I feel alone here. Nobody knows what it's like to be me. I feel like a ghost on this campus.
I chose A&M largely because of the fact that, given the nature of A&M and the stereotypes about it being, very conservative, and not a lot of gay people come here, that I could remain in the closet much easier here than I would at UT.
In the early 2000s, there were incidences where during coming out week or gay awareness week, there would be protests, there would be rallies on campus, there would be individuals writing letters, campaigns, and trying to oppose the awareness and the activities.
If I'm walking with my significant other, I'm not going to hold her hand, or I'm not going to just, do any kinds of public displays of affection, because I know that it could be misinterpreted, or I could be, have some sort of conflict.
The closet sucks. It really does. At some point, I guess this happens to everyone, you can only deny it for so long. So I was sick of having to repress that, having to deny that, having to deal with just, the stress and the emotional burden of living a complete lie.
If I ever tell girls that I'm gay, they immediately don't want to be near me. Like, they think I just like every girl that I walk by, which is so ridiculous.
Last year, had a ultra-conservative missionary kid Christian roommate, and first semester he was talking to me and the subject of homosexuality came up, and he was like, I hate them, they're intolerable, they're evil, they're wicked, I have no problems telling them this, and was just completely anti-anything.
They never stopped us from doing these events, and we're doing them now, and we're not seeing this great resistance that had existed in the past. We're being welcomed here.
Surprised about how accepting everyone at A&M is, especially my dorm. Everyone treats us just like any other person.
Over the course of rooming with him for a year, he really came to respect me as a person, and he still didn't know. But at the end of the year, when I finally did decide to come out to him, it was almost passable. He was like, okay, that doesn't really change anything. He's like, I still respect you as a person, and I don't care that you're gay. Like, you're still you.
I found a church here that's open and affirming, and I was really shocked at that. That's not something I ever really considered possible.
Well, someone can't choose the race that they're born into, so why discriminate against them for that? Well, same thing with sexual orientation. I didn't choose this, so why discriminate against me for it?
I find myself realizing in a class or wherever that I'll be in a class and then there'll be another GLBT student who I recognize in that class, and I'll think, in this 300 people class, people don't realize that there are at least 2 gay people here.
One of the greatest things about coming out to people is that I do get to see people's opinion change. So many people don't actually know someone openly gay. They've never actually met it. So in their mind, it's just a viscous stereotype. It's a collection of images they've received in media, but nobody's ever actually personally known a gay person. So a lot of people that I came out to that knew me prior to my coming out, they said that, they had a face to put to it now, and that, because they knew me before, because they had that respect for me and they love me, that they were okay with it, and it really changed their mentality of what a gay person is.
Meet someone who's in the GLBT community. Humanize this concept. Don't make a judgment about a group of people based on what you have been told by one individual. Be careful who you hate. It may affect someone you love.